Hello, stream. I'm back. I'm back after an internet hiatus. I'm back and I'm playing Minecraft. That's not the right screen. There we go. We are back to playing Minecraft. Last time, I got all this progress and work done. Made this big old opening area. We also put up a little bit of signs and things of where I'm gonna put stuff. So, we've gotta do some progress in here. We gotta make some things happen. I'm gonna take a look around some of the items I've got. I'm gonna take out some things, including this andesite. Maybe even a little bit of gravel. How did I manage to get gravel in there? I guess we've got gravel everywhere at this point. I'm gonna go on my off monitor and I'm gonna try and type in like Minecraft. Oh, what's the link called? This is the website. Build palette, maybe? Minecraft block palettes. Okay, I know what we should add to this. I want to add some stone, some mossy stone, even. I think some bits and bobs like that would look nice. I'll just throw like 3 stacks of this together for now. That's definitely gonna be plenty. Crackstone also would be good. So let me turn this into stone. I don't think I can do it through here, no. Turn all of this into stone for now. Now let's cook it. Cook it so that it cracks. While we wait for that to cook, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep clearing out. I'm looking at this sign here for the storage area. I'm thinking, how do I make it a lot of chests? Make sure that it's as plenty of space as I'll need. I'm thinking we kind of wall off over here a little. I've even got the sign over here. I wall this off and we have a chest, a line of chests that wrap around here. Maybe this is where we start putting in the items on this wall, and then it'll wrap around all the way across here with everything. Maybe we'll have a junk area on the end or something. So let's clear this out a little more. Excuse me, chat. smidge more cleared. I can go grab some bone meal to continue the moss over. What the heck? Generating bushes? There we go. Then I guess we should work on like the stair next. I just want to make sure I get this in a very good looking manner. Let's do this to start. Okay, first I feel like this probably gotta come off a little more. Let's do some trading of items here. Stone, smooth stone. We'll try and put away as much of this as we can. Just gotta add some moss blocks to my inventory. Okay. Squeeze a few of these items back in my inventory now. We'll come off of here just a little more, a smidge more. That's already looking a lot better. Just something like this. And then we were talking about having a pond right here. I'm gonna have to think about how to incorporate it directly. But we'll take out this for now at least. Get its shape in place. We'll just move that sign back to like here. Spread this moss around. No, let me take a... Get this plant out of here. Get out of here. Let me take a step back up towards here and take a look at it. I feel like I want to take this line and smooth it around. Maybe leave this part more raised upwards. I think I want to expand this line here to a bigger pocket. Just a little lower level of flooring. It's subflooring, right? How's that look? This is all going to require me to kind of keep walking back and forth steps. But how does that look? Better? Better. I think I should push it over here more. We'll rebuild that scaffold. Put it back up in a moment. Maybe a little more closer this way. Let's get back over here. Break that down. Yeah, this looks nice. I might even back it up a little more towards there, but this looks good. Let's fill in this little pit below here. This was where we gathered all that andesite off. we go. Torches in place. Do we need anything else down here? I think we're okay to seal this up. We'll always rediscover it one day. Alright. Now, I've got to think about this. My inventory is so stuffed. Let me put some things away. I think I'm going to build like a little gradient to look at. And then I'll try and shift it over. And that should help. Okay. We got moss here, right? And then I think we do bits and lines of mossy stones, cobblestone and bricks. Maybe we stretch it a pinch lower. Then off of that, what comes next here? I think this is kind of the line of it, so I think this should come next. Just maybe like a whole mix of bricks. I don't know. The normal cobble might be too bright to mix in. I might actually just take that out of it. Maybe just something a lot more subtle like this. Something like this. Look nice and good. Maybe we even replace it further. Like that. I think we've got the vision here. Let's clean up this mess. Hey, you know what, actually? Sorry. Let's keep that mess. I know what I'm doing. Let's go see if we can mix in some bricks with this too. We should have our bricks ready. Put this to there. Sleep real quick. Okay, bricks. Hey, we arrived just in time. I think these will mix in nicely near the gravel. Maybe like here? Okay, that's a little pronounced. The internet is back. Kind of like having the cracked stone near the bottom. And a normal stone, andesite. I'm most definitely missing something here. And we could get a little bit of glow lichen to also mix it in. Let's try normal cobble. See if it's coming out better now. That doesn't look bad at all. I think that's a good look. Okay. Let's start with the mossy stone then. We'll go around and add this onto here. I also kind of have to clean up the shape at the top. Let me start with that. The shape's a little wonky right now. And this is where we're gonna put the waterfall in. Maybe we'll take this chip away at the corner. Give it a little smoothness to it. Yeah, just a smidge. And then we'll probably be at the wall by this point. Do I do lower bits like that though? Or that's the part that I cut out. We leave that in place. Alright. That is not what I wanted to block pick away. We'll just try it off of this wall. I also gotta think about like bending and curving this thing around. And you can kind of see it's not gonna get very far till the bottom of the texture. This whole texture thing we're probably only gonna see on like the walls. Not this smaller bit. This ledge. So we'll just go like this. Kind of fill it to what looks nice. And then go back, chip out parts and pieces. Like that. Now, I think I want to bring it like this, kind of bring it backwards. So we'll need like cobble and andesite next. Maybe a smidge of gravel. The gravel we're gonna have to calculate for sure. Operating on this wall, kind of. I've got my cobbles kind of linked together. Maybe we'll do one there. This one I'll bring down there. Just kind of flow it at random. Andesite. We need smooth stone up in here too. Try and clear a little space. So cramped on space right now. How's that look? I think I might take some slabs around it too. I might also get some good looking. Let's do this. Let's just do that. That's slightly better. It's starting to get the shape that I'm looking for. Now we gotta do it across this here. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll just start top to bottom. Oh my god. Seeds. Seeds are so annoying. Okay. Stone and moss. I think that's looking good, I think. I think once we get some, like, stone pressure plates and slabs and things across the bottom here, maybe some buttons too, that might really help it look good. Let's try and dabble into that now. I can see if it looks nice, or if we should back this up a bit. Worst case, I just dig it a little deeper. Buttons. Slabs. I'm gonna take this down. This is obviously a little less textured, but if we throw in just like some of these around, maybe it'll look nice. Oh yeah. I kind of wonder if throwing in button bits, oh, that kind of helps with texture of it too, I think. Or the ground, other slab types, maybe just andesite. There's not many that we can get. So I think just keeping like a few andesite ones to keep up the variety near the floor, that will all be all we need. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is it. Looks so good. Maybe a few occasional slabs on the top side. Could do one of both, I think. Pop out a few. Just broke that torch. I also learned about a new chicken farm. It's about bleh, word vomit. I discovered a new chicken farm that we can do that's like really compact and tight, a different design. I think I might do that one this time. Do this. Let's put away a stack of that. Where's our crack stone? Oh, there it is. I knew we had more. Put away that temporarily. Okay. Things a little compact still. Mossy stone brick. I think if we just throw like that there. Doesn't look quite good on that side. I don't know, that's a weird side too. There we go. We'll throw one a little lower right there. That looks good. There's the dream. That's the vision. Alright, now that we got that on one side too. Oh my god, it really does look good. The satisfying texture. The buns on the side too. I'll go and toss a few of those around. I think they look best on the andesite. Looks so good. Pressure plates. And we're gonna have moss around this whole bottom area too. I might make it a little more spread, like just a pinch on the bottom that slowly drifts out and away. I'm not too sure. Maybe we have a different type of moss, different type of plant life growing around in the cave. Something scattered like this where there's still like occasional bits of stone popping through. I think that would look nice. Okay, back to here. We gotta push this back a little. Ooh, coal. Let's gather that. Feels good to be back. We kind of have to make the shape of the pond itself too, don't we? We'll kind of get to that issue in a moment, I guess. There's a little bit of shape. So we gotta make this pond pretty deep though, don't we? Yeah, let's just work on getting this down first. This and that, and what was the other bit that can kind of be near the top side? Just some normal smooth stone. Right. Definitely think a cobble should go there. Maybe one right there and there. Piece of cobble right there. And we can mix in the andesite. Gravel. I need to go from the bottom now. That's what gets hard about it. Let's go off of this one first. We'll just put the new more normal piece of stone there. Let's keep this lit up. Don't want mobs inside. Take a little bit of the stone that we've been gathering and push it into more pressure plates and things. I guess just stone. Site. Gravel. In fact, I'm changing this one. I'm gonna put gravel there instead. Okay, now I want to change this one for stone. That looks good. That's what looks good. Gravel bits near the bottom. Over near here, we could get some stone right there easily. Maybe right there. And then, gravel. Gravel. Maybe we put a little more cobble into it, like a little tinge there. There we go. That's looking good. Underneath this, yeah, we're gonna have to replace the gravel. That's okay. I'm gonna do cracked stone. Now that's a lot of gravel in one area. You know what? Raise this up. Push it upwards. That's better. The weight. Wrong block. That is better. And that's still the wrong fucking block. I'm so disoriented, chat. There we go. Good, good, good. What would come after normal cracked stone? I suppose that's where it's gonna get more darker. Unsure. This will cover it for now. See if I can. Ah! Can't even speed replace it because I dig too fast. We yoink that. Back up a smidge. I think I'm just gonna replace this bottom line down here with the. Okay, we're gonna have to fix some things. Fix that and that. I'm gonna put some more cracked stone on the bottom line. So I can think of what would be good to go there. I guess I can grab a little bit of tuff to try and check it. I'm assuming not. Maybe a raw tuff. Raw tuff, maybe. This will do. What we're trying to look at. think it's working. I think that works. Look at that. Another addition layer to our gradient. We'll just break it up with the occasional cracked stone instead. And then I guess we'll do the top half of this for now. I'll avoid doing the bottom until I can fill the water and think that plan out a little further. I'm gonna do, oh damn it, I'm gonna do that. That is, what? That. I want to do that. And then maybe we change it up and do that instead there. Try and keep a little balance to it. Off near here, we just throw that down a little. I think that's enough. Some buttons that we can throw in. Let's do there and there for sure. You know what the best part is? We could probably hide something with all these buttons around here too. Alright, give me a moment, chat. I'm gonna go and grab my water bottle real quick. I'll BRB. That is much better on my voice, chat. Much better. Feeling good. Okay. Just gonna throw a button or two on this and that. We get the idea about it. Alright, here we are. We've gotten a good portion complete off of this. I think I want to turn my attention towards the moss on the top side now. We gotta hide some lights throughout it. So let's take a look at our choices. My immediate thought is, what about these bushy bits? Azalea leaves. We've only got a little bit of it left, but those bushy bits and some shroom lights, maybe? I might just hide like torch lights under the carpet. But let's see how this looks. I was thinking that maybe near the edge of it, it might look good on parts like here. In small doses, I think it'll look nice. In very small doses. Ugh, my inventory's cramped again. Minecraft. Add more inventory space. Something. Yeah, let's do it there instead. I think it looks really nice on the top side. That's all I wanted. Take all the lighting away. Oh, oops. Not what I wanted. I'm just gonna remove these blocks so I can look at this clearly. We should fix up the landing zone of it first. Slime blocks. I'm gonna need a few more than that. This is junk. What else is junk? I've got so much stuff, but I need it all. I just put some slime balls in there. There, that will do. Over here, I want to put this. Oh, you know what? We should make a slime block, like, pusher that pushes out of this. That'd be cool. A big, like, piston thing that shoves us up. Okay. Nice. You can bounce once and easily avoid fall damage. Okay, this looks like a token spot to light a torch at, but the real question is, do I want to do azalea leaves with it? If I do, maybe we put one here? We're gonna have to get more shroom lights if we do it like this, but... I think it makes it look more base-like than cave-like, if that makes sense. What if... Oh my god. Seed! Get out. Okay. What if we just put normal moss under it? How does that look? Just like a nice addition texture to the area. I do really like having this addition. What? Carpet? Damn you, carpet. I think we might need to go leaf harvesting again. This is a very nice touch. We do have to throw moss blocks underneath of them. Should have done this while I was putting them in. It's already your place. Okay. And then instead of having shroom lights, we'll just go put these away. I'll just throw them into this chest for now so we can get some room easy ready. I guess put a stack of this away. And that away. Clinching at the seams for more storage. Okay. We'll take this one. Pop a torch under it. And we can go over towards maybe this one. Pop a torch on that. Go and tag over here. Ta-da! Almost looks pitch black under that. Is there even moss there? I think there's moss. I think we've got it. There's not moss under that. I think that's fine. It's the occasional thing. Just throw that into there. Okay. Now, how do we back from this? Seeing like this area is so much straight, I really like the contrast between the top side and the bottom side. I don't know. We were talking about getting some dripstone. We looked up. Dripstone. I just did nothing. Dripstone. What's going on here? There. There we go. There's some pallets of like dripstone, granite, and some terracotta color. What is that? A light gray terracotta. And it looks nice. So I'm gonna grab some bits and bobs for it. I think that might help us do the bottom half of the pond too. So let's try and grab those bits. Maybe we can even push that into mud. Some mud blocks down here. We've got a little bit of dripstone, a few pointed bits. We'll probably have enough pointed bits. Do I even have granite? I haven't even paid attention to any granite. I have 4 granite. So yeah, we'll go into the caves real quick. We'll run over. Maybe we can even hit the skeletons on the way out. Anybody even taking taxes? No. What's the point of these taxes? We're gonna head through this. And what we want is already right next to us. I just want to find a good patch of it to mine off of. Why is it only on the top layer? It's a little thicker bit. don't know where to gather granite. I'm just mispronouncing everything today. I don't know where... Well, I guess there's some granite right there we could gather. Hopefully that'll be a large enough amount. But the granite is pretty bright. I would probably describe it to be the same use of our cobblestone that we've got on the walls. We probably have like the same amount of granite on the floor. Just a few occasional blocks of it to make it look nice and sparkled. Little shine of it. I wonder if I should get a second beacon. Probably will need one at one point. Such a satisfying looking texture. It almost looks like a tree of some sorts. I wonder if granite or this dripstone block would look good almost as a palm tree of some kind. It's got that bark-esque look to it. Well, we definitely have enough dripstone to work off of for now. Let's jump up for granite. What? There we go. Saved. Oh my. I just almost got taken with that gravel. Oh, I just realized we're on our BRB screen. My bad, chat. At least you just missed block mining. Nothing of interest. We're just over at the skelly grinder picking up granite. Yeah, this is a very big granite vein. I think all these types of veins are just massive. They make it big enough that you're not gonna have to worry about where you're gonna get your next amount. Almost got as much granite as we do dripstone now. Almost done. And that's all of it. I feel another sneeze building up, chat. My allergies are going wild. That's what I want to buy. That's devious. I want to mine that down there. Let's crack open another way to get down. Here it is. This giant thing right here. It's gonna be an easy supply of dripstone. The whole thing's made out of dripstone. My goodness. I wish there was haste potions. You think it'd be cool if they had haste potions, or would that take away from the beacon? I played with a mod that lets you make haste potions. I can't remember what it was they did to it. I feel like it was golden carrots or something. Or no, I think it was some unique item that was specifically for it. I want to say it was from Alex mobs. I love Alex mobs. Well, this is definitely enough dripstone for now, so we'll stop mining that. Heard a baby zombie somewhere. Hope he's not thinking about fighting me. Let's try and fix up our pickaxe. Whoa! Glow squid galore, and apparently these haven't activated at all. That sucks. Here's the skellies. I learned that skeletons drop like 15 XP per each, and then a little bit more depending on the equipment they have. And I learned that cave spiders also drop 15 apparently. Or maybe it wasn't 15, was it 5? 15? I'll look it up. I'll look it up so then we got this for sure. Skeleton XP. Says that it drops 5 experience and then 1 to 3 depending on the armor bits they have. And since they have a bow, that's basically 6 to 8, it says. Cave spider XP, however, I think that's just straight 5. Experience. Where is it? Where does it say it? 5 experience. So I guess skeletons are kind of better because their equipment will add some value to the amount of experience they'll drop. You know, in hindsight, we should probably have made this go backwards behind. I guess, the redstone will have kind of, gone into the spawner area though, so that's fine. Let's get out of here. Got this repaired decently at least. Just a smidge back to it. we'll head back up our mountain. Is this fully oxidized now? Looks like it is. Give a little check to our stuff. We're running well. We're fine and good. Dripstone, granite. What's our palette again? Dripstone, granite, and some light gray terracotta. I don't know if I have the supplies for terracotta. They also do throw in mud bricks, but I don't know if I want to do mud bricks or not. Mud's such a hassle. I want it on the floor already. That's going to be hard to do. Terracotta. We have some normal one. We've got a lot of red terracotta. I don't think we can re-dye it though. Oh, we don't have a lot of light gray right now either. Okay, that's a problem. Let's try something then. Do you remember that? We went to a little ancient ruin thing a little bit in the jungle. I think I might try and find that. Let's jump down to here. I'll put it into this chest. Alright, let's go out towards that place again. I don't suppose I got pearls right now. Nope. Whole lot of nothing. No mail. We make our way off this side. Why is there just a creeper waiting over here? Why didn't he die on the first hit? That was weird. Alright, I think there's like a trail ruin somewhere in here. I learned recently there's only specific biome trail ruins can actually show up in. It's only inside of like jungles, all the different taiga types, or old birch growths. I did not know that. But I guess it makes sense. Like, it's only in areas that have a lot of age to them. Or something. Meh. This is where we went and gathered trees. I don't quite remember where it's at in the jungle. I'm gonna try looking around for a while first, before needing to pull open a map or something. Here we go. Here it is. I don't have any way to get out, but I'm just gonna mine it all anyways. We need this gray one there. Light gray is our goal. We get some cobblestone. Did I really just speed mine a piece of cobble and not even notice it? A little bit of dirt. I'll take that. Oh, it looks like this might have been a mud bank. Whoa! What is this room that we never discovered before? Now I wish I had a thing on me. This didn't connect over here, did it? It was a hidden chamber. If I'd known that. And I don't think there's I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to go back to the base. I don't want to have to get a brush. Is it a crime if I just shred through this all? A little bit of coal too. Ain't that nice? I kind of just want to shred through it. Oh, it hurts. Oh, the sound of breakage. What is this? There's a whole, stable. Why wasn't this connected to anything? Quirky Minecraft, generation, I guess. That's weird. We'll take all of this, though, including the coal. It's not too much light gray down here, is there? It's all kind of pre-colored. There's another piece I'm gonna break. It's a tragedy. We'll take all the bricks. The bricks are nice. Those are a nice thing to gather. Everything else, meh. We could kind of get it elseways, but the bricks, very, very nice. We need packed mud. I could run over to the mangrove swamp. It's just a little away from spawn, so it wouldn't be a bad place to run over to. Okay, a little bit of peace there. I'm gonna take these. It's just pockets of good stuff behind here. Really all there is about over here, isn't there? Well, there's this small room. We can mine this one out. Oh my. There's a piece on the ceiling apparently. It's okay. This place has told me anything, it was probably another music disc. Which we've got like 3 or 4 of now, so we're kind of good on it. Do not need more of it. take these parts. Let me swap that out so I can pick up all this good ore. Block. Junk. Terracotta. Just clear it out. How much mud do we have? Bricks? I guess we could get a little more. I'm gonna get this coal. This normal pack mud is very crucial to me in this combo here. And I think that's gonna look the best of it. I think we're already stacked again. There we go. There. Room raided. I think that was everything over here. Yeah, there's just kind of bricks left behind. Well then, let's climb our way out. Or mine the rest of this up too. Why am I picking up normal dirt? Why that? Side of here, we didn't really leave anything of interest. Back to the base then. Which way is it? I think this one? Yeah. See the light in the distance. Some saplings that have yet to grow. Well, we only got really 14 of the actual terracotta that we were coming there for. That's a little awkward. I don't know. Let's play with the gradient first, try and get a gauge of how much terracotta we're gonna burn through. It's probably gonna be a lot. I'm thinking maybe we have segments of floor where it's sparse moss, segments of floor where it's just normal cave ground, and then a little bit of segments that have this terracotta around like the dripstone. I just want to like over texture out a part with dripstone, essentially. Alright. Unlock the door. In we go. We still gotta carpet away some of the torches around here. Still want to figure out something to do with that too. This looks like something could go there. Something cool, but I just don't know what. Back to the beacon. Feels good. Alright, let's see stuff that we can put away first. All of this mix match. I'm gonna put away the white terracotta too. Spare bits of brick, I guess. Put away those bits. In fact, I'm gonna shove them into here. Lanterns. Noted. Some more coal that we can give. Okay, let's check this out. That. Put away a good amount of those. We've only got so much packed mud. This one, I guess I'm trying to make it go more circular, right? Like we've got... smooth. Let me do this in a different part. Smooth bit, right? Let's throw a little bit of mud like that. Then mud brick. This is where it gets tricky. Granite. Dripstone. See, to me, that's more like the other way around. More like dripstone, and then some bits of granite, like this. And it's gonna slowly transition over to normal stone. So let's work out a way to try and slide that in. Going from a like brown over. We could throw in some jungle wood. Let me actually grab some of that, because I think that will look really nice to try and keep away from using granite. And like terracotta if we can, since I've got such little amount. We never kept any jungle wood. Damn. We do have this. Where's my axe? There it is. Oh yeah, all of our wheat's grown up here. If we do need packed mud by the end of this, everything is ready to be harvested. But jungle wood, and then we shave it. This kind of matches well. Look, you can already see the color tones of it lining up right next to the packed mud. Near the deep slate bit, I think it'll look nice. Come on, give me some sapling. Stick. Really? 3 sticks. 3, 6. Another stick. Nice. I think I'll just save the wood collecting for later on. Let's just work on getting a pallet made here. Palleting. Oh my god. This damn hole in the ground. How did this even get broken back open? Oh! Okay, that's a little harsh. That's a little bright. Oh, I see. They used, not jungle logs. They used mushroom. I don't know if we can gather mushroom like that. Stuff's kind of hard to work with. Not insta-mine sometimes. Just sometimes though. I know, I guess like this. So making this into a pattern that's circular, something that works for what we're trying to do. Built in. It would be like granite, deep slate around the middle. Let's just say it's around like a little 1x1 bit. We'll do something like this. And everything else. I don't know, the granite's just very, very contrasting to it. But I think it's working. Maybe less... Oh my god, I'm about to get a wooden pickaxe. I cannot. It's too fast. Less mud brick. More, dripstone. And we'll try and keep the edges just like this. I think that looks nice. I think it looks nice. And we'll have the water in the middle of it. Then, how do I connect it further, you know? Like, I push that into the stone itself. Iron ore might be kind of nice. Mud mangrove roots is a look. It's a look for sure. I do see people using the pale moss. Pale moss kind of creates like a fuzzier version of stone. Let's just work with this for now, though. The whole bottom of this is what I want to be dripstone. I think I'm gonna push just a smidge over here. Something like this. How's that look? Hello, hello. Oh, I fell in a hole. Welcome to the stream. We're testing out some color palettes. For me to decorate my base up to. Let me actually move that. I think something like this might look a little bit better. And after granite, just a little smidge of this and that and this and that. Let's push this torch away. I kind of need to move all this moss. It's actually too much moss needed. You know what? I'm willing to bet that we could use the moss to our advantage with trying to link up like the more muddy colors with the stone itself. Might be able to push some greens in to try and help it. Let me just toss that out of here. We'll remove the sign for now. Then I will break that. I am gonna break that. How's that look? I think it's good. If we can just fit in one more color to it though. Some mix between a brown and a gray. I feel like I'm looking at all the blocks like it though. Can try and search. I'll search for packed mud on my block palettes. Ooh. Raw iron ore. It's kind of a bright one, but that could be something to keep in mind, at least like texture wise. Tough block. Raw tough. Also kind of nice. Because it's got like some faintness of a blue almost. I'm not sure. Let's keep texturizing this though. Dig too fast. There. Okay. Tossing this and that. Maybe a little bit over here. You just slowly shape it in. I actually want to keep it away from there. Keep it right near the edges. Because I think it will be best to swap it to another thing. Something like that. And then deeper into the bottom, I think I want to get mudded mangrove roots and some mud. So we are off to mangrove swamp. Let's pop this in here. Ah! I slipped. Do that. That away. Axe and shovel. Put away that too. Sleep. We'll head through the nether. I think if I take the shopping district portal, and then if I go off of that, we'll take that portal, go up the hill. The swamp should be right on the other side. Oh, my door's starting to rust over here too. Kind of like having it rusted. Looks nice. This looks like more signs than normal. Why did that arrow just deflect right off of me? I mean, I'll take it, but that's interesting behaviors. That's the spawn portal. We don't want that one. We want over here. Keep going, keep going. Here. Woodland Mansion portal. Alright. Apologies. Just closing blinds. Sun's gone down where I am. Are things over here free now? There's no sign on them. It's kind of all junk anyways, though. Sugarcane's new. I don't remember sugarcane being over it. Carrots and stuff, too. Something needs to happen to this area. Feels so abandoned. And if we just travel over this way, I think we should see some new stuff. Chicken. Here's the trees. And it's a normal swamp, too. And, bamboo? What is that about? Also, what am I looking at there? Odds oil from the bamboo? Holy drop as well. It's just weird thing after weird thing over here. I don't mind mining some mangrove up while we're over here. Oh my. Fell a little. Maybe even some mangrove leaves. The leaves are kind of nice. I do want this rooted block. So I think we'll take the brown of it over underneath of the water. It might be too deep a brown, but we'll see. I think it's the best that we're gonna get. Oh my god. My game's like chugging frames from me doing this. One time I need to get some frogs for here. Oh, it's so stuttery. Mining too fast. Freaking the server out by doing it. How do we look though? Maybe just a little more muddy roots, if I can help it. I think there's like 2 muddy root underneath each mangrove tree, each stem of it. Most of this is just like pure swamp though. Let's just take what we got back. The mud I know we're definitely good on. The rest is the question. What on earth? Right? Interesting. Here we go. Was this sugarcane always here? Feels new to me. Back this way we go. Just noticed I've made it to level 33, chat. Might be able to do some more enchanting soon. My pickaxes aren't the most perfect. Compass. Grab. Let's go. Aha! Look how cool this looks already. Okay, and then hopefully this will be enough. It's definitely way too dark. Definitely way too dark a color. But we'll take it off of these bits. Hopefully that just gives it a little bit of a transition into the mud. Let's go look from above. It's gonna have water on top of it too, so that might also help. It's rough. It's iffy. What's some slabs that might be mud color friendly? It's honestly a lot more deeper a color towards like fucking deep slate. So, honestly, the hacked mangrove roots did not come out the way I was intending at all. Let me look off of granite patterns. Some people are looking at like just dirt. I don't know, dirt just feels so meh to me. Actual mangrove, kind of more on the brown side. I don't know. I don't want to throw in the water until we got it at a good look, but I just don't know. It's too deep, too dark. Let me grab my other mud blocks and things. Maybe it will look better if there's water on it. Maybe. Grab this and that, though. Bits and bobs. I'm really thinking about getting mushroom blocks somehow. I mean, we've got silk touch on the axe. We could kind of get it. I forgot to make like a hole for the water to come out of. Here's this though. We can get our mossy blocks. Bring those ones out. Some moss too. And begin mining moss right up next to it, maybe? Eh? I think something should go there to try and blend it a little better, but the dream's coming through. Look how good it looks. This is insane. We don't really have the grass or anything on it, but how's that look? I think it looks good. I like it. I like it. Maybe we even have like another stream of water in here. Or like some stalactite raising up bits. Let's go ahead and throw some of those bits around. Something like this look good. Kind of makes our area dangerous. I hope we don't get injured on any of this. Or our animals, for that matter. I am a little curious about hiding some lighting underneath. With these normal mangrove root bits. Hiding some sea lights of sorts. I guess not sea lights, because there's actual sea light block. But let's grab the shroom light that I had earlier. Did I move them? There they are. These shroom lights. I think if I try and tuck in some actual mangrove roots, like maybe just one right here. Okay, what was right here? Was it this? It's better. I think it might help to try and tuck away some lighting. In fact, let's rotate it. Keep it at an angle that it's not directly visible. We'll make it a little softer. And we'll put one over here. Just some real root stuff trying tucked up. This is directional placed too, which is really weird. Oh, it's very, very directionally placed. Hold up. We might be able to make this look better then. If I place it all top-sided. Might get it better to the goal that I had in mind. It still looks pretty bad. I don't know. this? I don't know, it's very symmetric. It's very symmetrical. Okay, we'll try that. Let's flood it. I'm gonna need to get my water buckets. Maybe some more inventory space. Put those two things away. That's stone as well. We'll probably have that texture all across the ceiling too. A mix of that and the moss. Okay. Here's a bucket and 2 more. As long as I have this amount, I should be able to spread it everywhere I need it to be. Let's just hope that I don't need to like fill in and break out this. Let me do this and that. Okay. Fill. Right, the bottom of it filled in, and then we can move upwards. It's working slightly. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Perfect. Look at that. That's nice. Maybe some wood buttons, some jungle wood buttons? I think we're dead out of jungle wood though, so I'll have to wait to try and test that, but jungle wood buttons and stuff might help also. As for where the water is coming out of, I feel like just right here is the best. I gotta think about it. I gotta think about this. I'm gonna turn... I need my slabs. I'm gonna turn it into like a small little spout that it's coming out of. Slab and slab, and it is thunderstorming as I loudly just crackled in my ear. If I do like that, let me get my scaffolding. It's gonna help me. Scaffold. Oh, we did have a little bit of jungle wood. Perfect. I'll go grab that next. I'm thinking if I just break these and put some mud inside of it, it should be deep enough to look like it kind of goes into darkness. Yeah, I think that'll work. Because the water's gonna make it real damp. There we go. Looks so nice. A little thin here, but I think it looks nice. Could make another water spout right here. I like the one though. Well, now we can go get Bingus and put him into his new home. I'm gonna hope that Bingus doesn't hurt himself somehow. But you know, you never really know with this. Sometimes these animals just really like magnetize towards the danger. Ow. But Bingus away. There he is in his happy new home. Should we name the other one too? I I do have another one on standby. I feel like I need to give Bingus a friend. What do I name it though? We've got a little Scion boy. What should I name him, chat? I'm thinking of a name. Let's name him. I've got nothing. Bobby. I'll name him Bobby. Bingus and Bobby. Now we can jump into some water. Hello, Bingus. There they go. Look at them playing with each other. Running into that spike. Must very much love it. I don't think they can hurt themselves on those spikes. I mean, they could, but I don't think they can in this scenario. I think it's like saving up a part to be okay. Alright, man. I think next I want to turn my attention to these stairs. I feel like I should just fill it with slabs, really. Slab here and there. I'll do a slab like that. I'll have to edit this a little. I've got the blocks on me though. Work on it. That there and that there. It's a smidge better. Guess I need to replace just generally. I'm gonna move this carpet back. Hide the torch inside of it. That's too low. Too low. Right there. I can tuck away the lighting for us. Then we will add me this again. Oh. Ah. Let's keep it look like this is going still. There. Something like this. I think that looks great. We've already gotten like so much work done. It's like 10% of the base. Oh my god, it looks beautiful, chat. It really looks beautiful. Soaking in the view. I wonder if there's a particles or something they could add. A lot of people have been doing build stone to waterfalls and stuff, where like they incorporate redstone aesthetically. I don't think we could do it in this case though. There's not a lot of room. I would do like an arrow trick or something, but I don't want to hurt the friends that we have down here now. So I think this will do fine. I don't know. We could throw like a lingering water boat breathing potion or something funny. Look how beautiful it looks though. Okay. I guess we should go across this area and slowly just branch it out. Just anywhere that we have like work still kind of done and going. I mean, it's kind of crazy that this works at all. It's just looping straight back, but it kind of does. Kind of manages to. Meh. What about this? I think that kind of meshes better than the stone does. We'll do this instead. I think that just kind of meshes the best. Bits and bobs here and there. Bits and bobs here and there. Oh my. Do not fall. Right. Throw on some moss. I still gotta bone meal up some grass and bits so we can like get the moss looking all like natural bone meal without the tall grass and bushes. I do wonder if I should throw in some bushes throughout here. Probably should a little bit. I'll just work my way out though. We'll figure out some bushes when we got most of the room done. Ta-da! I will tuck a torch under here. And tuck another one over here. Oh, shoot. There. Alright, and since we've got our texture palette up, I'll take back all these bits. I don't know, maybe we need more buttons on the floor. Floor buttons will be good. Let's go over here. Deposit away some of this. This. I'm gonna take these back. I'll put those carpet bits and some of this mud back too. Mangrove roots and things, I'll put that away. I'm gonna convert all of this into some buttons. I probably actually should have only done half those as buttons. That's okay. I'm gonna get some more buttons of stone. Okay. I feel like I'm doing some Mumbo style texturing, just giving a lot of detail to bits. This looks nice. I just broke that grass. Oops. We'll put that back later. And then over here. Oh, look how beautifully it blends. That's perfect. Is it okay on top of other surfaces though? It's kind of alright. Yeah, I think that looks good. And this gives us plenty of spots for hidden storage, which is kind of nice. Not even throw open some like pseudo hidden storage parts. Is there even any of the tough blocks still poking through? There's like 8 pieces of tough. I almost thought that was like a magma under there. What's the mud look? I think it looks better. Now that's kind of bathed in some blue to connect it all together. How's this doing, by the way? Stuffed as can be. We're gonna have to take all this to the shop at some point. But we're looking good. Okay. We've got this all pushed out now. We should work on the other side, shouldn't we? This side here. Ugh. I've got a bad feeling about it. Maybe I can turn my attention toward the storage area itself across this wall. So over here, I guess we'll just mellow it out towards some cobble and mossy stone. Problem is, I have to kind of envision what this looks like with all the redstone components in first. I think it would just be easiest to make all those redstone components. So let's just start with the chest lining. We can start with that. I have a good amount of mangrove that I can go off of for chests. Should be a few more over here. Haven't even thought about how I want to throw in all the crafting stations onto this too. I wish I could create a copy of this world real quick, but thus I am not able to. So this line here, I want to throw mossy stone. Mossy cobblestone trail like that. Hell, actually, I'm gonna do some stairs. Stairs will look better. Stairs like this would look good. You. Me. Welcome to the stream, Jedi. This would look better actually. Let's do this. Get a little bit of mossy bricks. We'll mix it in. Just break up like a piece or part there. Another bit right here. Hello, Logan Dino. Welcome to the stream. Can you join? No, this is just a small server, really. Is that too much? That's fine. This is looking good. Wish there was a enchantment that could protect us from damaging our grass around here though. Bust this off. You're a scary toilet 78. Interesting. Interesting statement. here. Start chewing out some space to put our chests into. Your skinny toilet? Not quite skibbity toilet? Just a skinny one? Sound like you're going crazy, speaker, ma'am, Jedi. Gonna go watch TV on YouTube. You have fun with that. Okay, let's do the floor under here too. I wonder if it'd be nice to squeeze lighting under this as well. Looks good. And we don't really have to pay too much attention to it because the chests are going to be on top of it. But I think something like this would look nice. And we are going to need a lot more wood. So maybe I turn my attention to that for a moment. Let's put this away. God, we need more wood for even storage down here alone. This has become a mess. Let's take out as much cobble as I can, I guess, or as much smooth stone, sorry. We'll cram in the normal stuff. I'm gonna put the smooth stone up here instead. Okay. Sapling. Bone meal. Into the local wilderness. Let's cut this tree down first. I actually do need to remove this tree. This one's behind the wall. Oh my, that was a big tree. Okay. That taken care of. Up back here. I think there's just a smaller tree lodged into the bigger tree. Hopefully that's it. Didn't notice any other logs around, although it's a little dense to look. I think we got it all. I'm gonna put a few more trees off this way. Let's start digging into them. I just hit my knee. If I do the math, how much chest can you make off of a stack of logs? The 64 times 4 divided by 8, that's 32 chests. I didn't count how much space I dug up there. Down there at least, but I'll go off with the amount that I have. $64 chests should certainly be enough, alright. Just mine these trees over here. That one's kind of big. Maybe we leave that one alone. I don't want to chop it to the giant ones unless I'm really dedicating myself at getting rid of them. Mine into this tree. And this one. Almost 2 stacks. Here we go. That'll do it. Put the compass back on. Oh. Back up the hill we go. I wonder what I should do for the pathway outside of here. So I've got like a lot of texturing going on inside the main area now, but I wonder about the other area. This main path here. I talked before about doing gravel. Pushing a lot of stony gray stuff on all of our pathways around. Boing. It's quite fun. Probably just gonna put like crafting in the middle of this. We'll just throw it right here for now. But let's do this and then chests. I'll see how much we can do with this before spending the rest of that wood. If I can save on wood, I will. I don't know what I should put on this edge bit though, because it's gonna be a lot more meh, a lot more pinched on the corner. So we're gonna have to prioritize. And I am gonna need the rest of those chests. Well, look at that. Alright. Do I want a third row? I kind of do. That's a lot of wood, so at least we can use these chests in here to try and give us a framework on the rest of the room. We have another line, then we'll have the hoppers on like this level. Clear out some room for us to work off of. We live near a birch growth. We also live near dark oak forest. We do technically live near a normal oak forest, but it's near the village spawn. I don't want to damage that. Oh my, I'm already getting filled with more and more chests. Here, let's do this. I'm gonna take this stone, start putting it into here. I've got such an absurd amount of it. Smooth stone. Smooth stone. Oh, there's some in that top one too. Smooth stone, smooth stone. Okay. It's a lot more organized. I'm gonna do the same for the cobble. We'll throw it into the next one over. It's not much. I won't care about as much. I feel like the reason I talked about the local forest near me, I feel like the easiest way to get all that wood I need is just going straight into the wild and taking it. Let's get some rest. I'm gonna skip this song, and then we shall head off for local wilderness. This way. This forest we should be able to tear into a little bit. I think I'm gonna stream for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna cut it a little early. We'll do like a little half stream for tonight. But tomorrow I will be back on streaming, and I want to say let's stream some Slime Rancher. Why is that tree like glitched out like that? How much oak should I gather? How much oak is reasonable to gather? I'm gonna be doing a lot of chests around here. I'm just gonna throw it on the ground. I definitely need at least like 2 more stacks. Maybe I should aim for 4. So I can get some on the other wall. Create the corner that we were looking for. I need to remember how much space I need in between like the storage system itself and the like import area of it too. There is a old portal over here. I'm just gonna break this. Yeah, I think I was running low on obsidian anyways. I think this portal got put in place when I jacked up my own, messing with the skeleton farm. And speaking of the skeleton farm, we still need to fix it. Ugh. I promise I will at some point. It's on the agenda. It's on the to-do list. And speaking of to-do list, I was thinking about making a giant to-do list to keep in the game. Something to remind us of all the various things that I want to get done. What is King of the Hill doing over there? Need to remember to put these saplings down. That's my whole point of bringing them. If I can gather enough wood, if I can gather too much wood, then at least we won't have to go wood mining for a long, long while. At least I intend not to. I'm always burning through my wood so fast.
I remember my dream.
This is all growing back. Just perfect. Mine the rest of this out now. Yeah, chat, I think I might want to call the stream in these next few minutes here. The rest of this is just kind of gonna be me gathering wood. So I'm comfortable just closing it off here. I might do a little more texturing, I don't know. I feel in the middle of doing some off-camera work grinding and also in the middle of doing some on-camera work grinding. We can always just save it for a Wednesday or Tuesday. Let's chop this down. I'm kind of lucky. I think like every time that I've gone mining for wood, I've gotten really lucky with beehives not being planted. Whenever I replant saplings, we haven't had one beehive sprout yet, and I'm probably gonna jinx myself by saying that, but I feel lucky enough to have gotten this far at least. Let's take this down too. Here, I'm gonna throw on our ending screen while I take this down and talk to you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today's stream. Just a little bit of Minecraft grinding, working on our textures, figuring out the vision for our main base area. Tomorrow, we shall stream Slime Ranchers. And I'm gonna make sure to update my Twitch after this stream. I'm gonna update the Twitch and throw on our first actual scheduled stream for it. But we'll be streaming Slime Ranchers tomorrow. As for today, though, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're coming from Twitch side, consider following. If you're coming from YouTube side, consider subscribing. Thank you to the people that had chatted today. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Excuse me. Almost choked on water. I'll see you guys next stream. Bye bye.